Bismillahirrahmanirrahim and Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. To our beloved lecturer Panamaizan Metin Bakar, who is teach our class subject DCC20063 Engineering Survey. We are from Good to would like to present about Fieldwork 4, curve ranging outside furlong court. Before we start, I would like to introduce myself. My name is Nur Syafika Zahira binti Manasir. The romantic is 01DK81F106. Next is our group member Muhammad Nasrul bin Muhammad Khairi. Romantic is 01DK81F1073. Nur Sahriana binti Nur Azizi. Romantic is 01DK81F1084. Alif Amire Adeli bin Hisham. Romantic is 01DK81F1094. Next is task schedule, Nasrul task equipment and fieldwork procedure, Sarah Liana task comment and conclusion and member contribution, Alif Amira data collection and data calculation, Syafika Zahra introduction and objective. Next is table of content for our slide. Next, I would like to present about introduction of curve ranging. Curves are frequent curves in communication lines such as roads, trains, and canals, among others. To effect a gradual shift in direction, when two pathways intersect at an angle, they allow the vehicle to pass from one to the other. To avoid an abrupt change of grade at the apex, they are also utilized in the vertical plane at all change of grade. The requirement for curve to cause a gradual shift in the direction of motion, to achieve a gentle gradient change and adequate visibility, to wake up the motorist so that he or she does not fall asleep behind the wheel, to bend the canal alignment, controlling canal bend erosion through the thrust of following water in the canal. Objective: students should be able to explain the basic concept of curve, to allow students to identify the terminologies of curve, to allow students to have a basic knowledge on how to set up the instrument, to allow students to learn on how to analyze the data, to boost the ability of teamwork. That's all from me. Thank you.
Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Nasrul bin Muhammad Khairi. My message number is 01DK81F1073. Okay, next I will explain about the equipment that used in the curve ranging. Okay, first we have ranging pole. Okay, ranging pole it used for marking and sighting. Okay, next we have measure tape. For measure tape, this is for measuring horizontal and vertical slope distance. And next we have pegs. Okay, pegs to mark out the residential round boundaries and indicate points and position. Okay, and then we have hammer. Hammer used to deliver an impact to a small area of an object. And then we have theodolite. It used for measuring angle between designated visible points. And lastly, we have tripod. It used to support any line, any one of a number of a surveying instrument. Okay, that's all for equipment. Okay, and then at my last present, I will explain about fieldwork procedure. Okay, first, the tripod was placed at one end, and then the theodolite was mounted on top of the tripod after it had been set up. And the third, before the fieldwork began, the bubble on the tripod was adjusted, then enter T1 bearing, and then the measuring tape was placed on T1, which is located beneath the tripod. And the next procedure, using a measuring tape, a straight line was measured from the theodolite and the end of the line was marked. Okay, next, a ranging pole was placed 10 meters away from T1 and the distance was measured with a measuring tape. Okay, next, the data bearing was entered into the theodolite and the distance was measured. Okay, next, each line placed at interval was accurately marked with an arrow based on the cumulative angle given. And lastly, step 8 was repeated until the final destination was reached. Okay, that's all from me. Thank you for listening.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. My name is Alif Abri Adli bin Hisham. I'm from DKA2C and my matric number is 01DKA21F1094, and I will show you our data collections. And I will tell you about how to get it. So to get the data collection, we have to do the analysis and data calculation first. So we got the tangent line is 12 meters and long chord line is 16.97 and radius is 12 meters. So we got the equation y equals to r square minus x square and we square root 8 and minus it with r square minus c over 2 square and square root 8. So we must do the back first, because the back numbers is not changed. So for the back we got the 8.49 meters. So let's get the point 1. So y equals to 12 square minus 0 square square root 8 minus 8.49. So it equal to 12 minus 8.49, and we got 3.41 for point number 1. So for point number 2, it's y equals to 12 square minus 2 square and we square root 8 and minus with 8.49. Like I said, 8.49 will be stay until the point 5. So for point number 2 is we got the 3.34 meters. So point number 3 is y equals to 12 square minus 4 square we square root 8 and minus it with 8.49, and we got 11.31 minus 8.49, and it's equals to 2.82. So for point number 3 we got 2.82. Next is point number 4. It's y equals to 12 square minus 6 square we square root 8 and minus with 8.49. So it's equal to 10.39 minus 8.49, and we got 1.90. So for point number 5, we got y equals to 12 square minus 8 square we square root 8 and minus it with 8.49, and we got 8.49 minus 8.94 and minus it with 8.49, and we got 0.45 for point 5. So that's all from me. Thank you.
This is our curve that we draw based on analysis data.
Assalamualaikum and hi, my name is Nur Saralena Betino Azizi and my matrix number is 01DKA21F1084. In this conclusion, this is the 4th individual report and it is curve ranking. We learned a lot from our lecturer, Ms. Maizan. It needs patience, knowledge and integrity for the surveyors to do the curve ranking at the actual site because we have to follow the SOPs, but due to the pandemic, we cannot conduct the practical. So, we had to do is learn all the calculation, share and study with friends using online Microsoft Teams. We had a great experience when it comes to study with friends about engineering survey. Thanks to our lecturer, Ms. Numaizan Betty Abu Bakar, for teaching us for the whole 2nd semester, and we are very appreciative for the knowledge that has been taught by our lecturer. I hope that there will be an opportunity to conduct and use the knowledge and experience in the future at real site. For effectiveness of team, we all contribute ideas to the team on how effective the discussion was. We achieved good job outcomes after working together to complete this task. We assign work to each member in an appropriate way. My teammates are quite helpful. We discuss it together if we didn't understand something, especially the calculations, and we solve it well. Our task has been complete. That's all from us. Thank you.
This is our reference.
That's all from us. Thank you.